Hi, so today I've been tasked with redoing a staff handbook for a client, and I did the original one back in 2018, and here it is I found it in my files as a PDF, and it was nothing remarkable other than the fact that I made it interactive, so all the menu items, for example, click through to the various pages and then back to the main contents and so on. So the new one in 2021 is apparently quite a lot different. So normally what I would do, because I've got all this formatted and done in InDesign, I would normally just flow in the new text and just do it that way, basically make edits to the original document. But because the new one is so much different, it seems to be probably be quicker just to just create a new document. But I think what I'll still do is copy over the formatting. So I'm just going to get rid of that for a moment and get back onto InDesign. So this is the same document as you just saw in the PDF, but as an InDesign document. And although I'm not going to do all of it, I'm just going to give a taste of what I do today. I'm just going to set up the formatting. So first and foremost, I'm just going to check my document presets for this one, and this was a 58-page document, standard A4, margins top bottom 25mm, 15mm down the sides, although that doesn't look like that looks like it's an odd one. That looks like it's a 2015. That's probably because it's the front page. Let's just come back off that and have a look at the pages. Yeah, that's a 1515. So over here I had master document. Yeah, so a master document looks like it was a 2020 on both sides, and my B master looks as though it was a 1515. So obviously I've done some different sizes for the front page and then the inside pages. So it's using Open Sans. Let's just go back. So my text is Open Sans, font size 10, gap size 12. Okay, so let's just go back into File, New document, and it's for print. Well, it doesn't really matter. And I did set this up a little while ago actually. 1515. I'm going to make that 20 and 20 because the majority of my pages are going to be 20mm borders, margins down the side, and that's correct. And I'll do facing pages. No, I want the pages to appear under each other. I don't want them appearing 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's not going to be printed. It's going to be an online document anyway, so you just want to make it as simple for people to read as properly as possible. I'll do 45 pages. Probably might not need them, but there you go, and that should do. That still doesn't look right though, does it? What have I just done wrong there? Let's just go back in. Document setup, top, bottom. Okay, that isn't what I just asked for, is it? I asked for 25 on the bottom, and it's why did it change that? What did I press that made it do that? Unbelievable. Right, okay, so there's that, and that now looks the way it should look. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new master, so I'm gonna call that master B. And master B, I'm going to go into layout, pages, margins and columns, and I'm just going to reduce that down. In fact, I'll leave the side on the left. No, I'll reduce it down. It doesn't need to be so big. 15 and 15. But just check the first document and see what I did on that one. That looks like it was a 15 and 15. Let's just double check. That was 20, 25, 15, 15, and then on my master page on the original document it was 20 and 20. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, that's cool. Okay, so this is my new document again. Just go back and I can set up my formatting. So I'm going to go back into my my A master, which is going to be the majority of the pages I'm using. And I'm going to set, before I press any typing tool, I'm going to preset the font that I want, and then that will automatically make any text box I open into that font rather than having to keep on, because at the moment it's defaulting to Minion Pro and I want it to default to Open Sans. and it's a real pain if you have to, every time you open a new text box on a new page, have to change that as well. So 10, 12, open sans, that's done. Okay, and let's go back to this one, and I want these colors. So these colors on the new document won't exist because these are the corporate colors of the client. So if I go into the new document and I go into colors, I'll just like create a box, choose colors, those colors won't exist in the color palette, and rather than me having to go back and look up what their corporate colors are, it's a lot easier. I'll go away. It's a lot easier just to go back to the old one and grab both of those, literally copy and paste, and what that will do, it will just copy and paste over these lines, but it will also copy over the colors as well. Back into the new one and edit, paste in place, and job done. Go back again. I could have done this in one go, but there you go. I'll copy this is the page numbering, and we'll go back into this one and we'll go paste in place. That would be that. And then at the back page, although this, I'll have to change the hyperlink on this one because obviously it will want to go back to a hyperlink on the other document. I can still copy the basics. There we go, and edit, paste in place. So that now is my page template for the majority of the pages I'm going to be using. So let's get back on the main document. This is a working document. When I'm in masters, okay, I can make changes that will stick and that will actually go into all of the pages that I intend to put content on. So page 2, as I scroll down through the pages, you'll see page 4, and everything is now looking the same as it should do. So the next job is to open up the Word document that I've been sent, and this is the Word document with the new text. And I can see it, she's probably copied this off my PDF by the looks of that, so I don't want any of this formatting. Word formatting and InDesign do not match, do not work nicely together. So yeah, I don't want any of that. So what I need to do is I will literally copy the whole of that text over and open it up in Notepad. And what Notepad does is I'll go right click, copy, move that over there, open up Notepad, and I'll paste the whole lot of that text in there. Scroll it back up to the top. Good, and that has absolutely gotten rid of all of the formatting. So now I need to do is right click and select all again, and right click and copy, and go back to my document, go back to page 1. Let's open up a screen and paste, and I have now pasted all of that document into this tiny little text window in here, which obviously is completely stupid because it won't all fit in there. So in a previous when I'm doing my book, in a previous video I showed how I just link these pages together and let the text flow down through the pages using this tool here. So I'm now going to just run, by clicking on that page, run this text all the way down through until basically I've got no more text to flow onto a new page. And what this is actually doing is at the end of each page, if I go back to the last page there, what this is doing, there's obviously more text in here. If I take that up or drop it down, you'll see that text will actually still be there. I want it there, and by just clicking here I can just continuance my text onto the following pages. And it's just a quick way of just flowing the text down through the document. I don't think I think this is a reduced version of the one I did back in 2018. So I think there was 50 odd pages in that one. I don't think there's as many pages in this one, but we'll have to wait and see. But this literally just is the quickest way to get that text to flow all the way through the pages. And you'll see that there's some formatting errors. That's what happens when you take it out of Microsoft Word and take the formatting out. It just shows up as nothing, basically. It's rubbish. I have to reformat quite a lot of it to make it look good, but this, believe me, is the quickest way to get this document produced for them. The interactive bit is really quite fun though, because although it sounds like it's a lot of trouble, there are only hyperlinks on the menu, so the menu items, there might be 40 or 50 menu items, but this link here, this back to contents, is just one link that just takes you back to the head of the contents. So although the effect when you see it as a PDF is quite startling, it's quite good, in practice it's really easy and quick to do, and really quite worthwhile in terms of the professional look that you give the work. But this job needs to be done. I mean, what are we today? We're the 15th of July, and I've been given a deadline for this of the 18th of August, and I'm really hoping, although I'll close down this video shortly, that I'll have this done by the close of business today. And you cannot afford to. I think that's it. Let's just have a look and see that text. I'm just scrolling down my other document. No. Is there any more in there? No, I think that's it. I think it's only a 20. That's a small document now. Then procedures and documents, human resources. I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that literally is literally less than half the size of the original one. Okay. So basically just left for me to format the thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say goodbye for the time being, get on with my work, because otherwise you're just sat here just looking at nothing really for the next hour or so, and hopefully by middle of the afternoon, I don't know what time we are now, it's actually 12:40 already, didn't realise it was that late, but hopefully by the end of the afternoon I'll have this pretty much finished. Bye for now.